So what are we doing today, Monica?
Well, let's walk over to the U-bar. Let's walk over to the U-bar.
That wasn't what she was supposed to say.
Nope, not at all. We are actually going hiking around the rim of the caldera, a massive volcanic crater on the island of Fayal in the Azores. If you're planning to visit, make sure to watch this video through, as we will take you step by step on this 4-mile hike and show you what to expect along the way.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Looking forward to this. Monica was giving me a hard time. She says I'm probably the only one on this mountain today hiking it with a pair of Crocs.
Definitely not the best choice of footwear, but we had come to the island of Fayal by sailboat to cross the Atlantic, not to go hiking, so we did our best with what we had available. We took a taxi from Horta at the bottom of the island up to Caldera on a cloudy, cool day. Fairly typical weather in the month of May in this beautiful part of the world. With a bird's eye view of some of the most stunning landscapes in the North Atlantic at our feet, we were ready to take on the challenge.
All right. I'm a little bit underdressed because we didn't come to Horta knowing that we were going to do all this hiking. What's the temperature?
I think it was 16 in the cab, which is about like 65 maybe, something like that. It's a little chilly, but once we get moving, it'll be good. And if the sun pops out, which it feels like it might, it could be a really pretty day.
So that weather is luckily below us. So there is definitely holes in that cloud cover. So as you can see, the sun is popping out. So that makes a big difference. So I tried to manifest for sun today. Maybe it's gonna be sunny. I won't be too picky. If I just get a little bit of sun and no rain, I'll be happy.
Yeah, I'll be happy with no rain.
No rain is what we'll settle for.
Being a high altitude area, the weather here is usually cooler and windier than the coastal regions below. It can quickly change from sunny to cloudy and foggy, where you can lose sight in just a few seconds, and the moist climate makes some parts of the trail slippery. It is therefore not recommended to hike here during bad weather.
So we are climbing the steepest part first of this hike, and at the highest point it's a little over 1,000 meters, and I think it's good to get the steepest part done first. What do you think, Darren?
I think that was a brilliant idea.
Most people go this way, I think, for that reason, and that way we have more of a downhill at the end. Darren, seriously? You have to walk on the edge?
I'm trying to stay in the grass instead of in the mud.
You are walking on the edge with a cliff beneath you. Ah, stop! That's not funny.
Show the people.
Don't joke.
Here, let me have the camera.
Yeah.
Think I'd survive that fall.
Jokes aside, the caldera volcano reaches 3,422 feet above sea level, and the depth below the crater rim is 1,300 feet. Definitely enough to kill you should you tumble over the edge.
All right, this is my second time around.
Show off.
Where have you been?
Show off.
Hiking the rim of caldera is truly a spectacular experience. This 4-mile path is well marked and moderately challenging, making it accessible to most hikers while still offering a sense of adventure. And it takes most people around 3 hours from start to finish.
How are your shoes holding up, Darren?
My shoes are fine. They're a little muddy, but take care of that back on the boat.
There you go. Look at that.
Look at those Crocs.
They're getting a workout.
Yeah, they are.
I'm trying very hard not to get mud on my shoes. And I think I'm doing a little better job.
How you getting through that mud, Monica?
I have a plan. I'll show you.
Let's see.
Well, that must be the Norwegian in me. I walk around. Oh. So far no mud. On me, I mean. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Beautiful trail. Well, beautiful trail. It's a little muddy because it's been raining for a week now, but not so bad that you can't cross it.
I'm very impressed with you, Darren, because you're wearing Crocs without any tracks on them.
My Crocs have been hanging in there for a year. They've been many places.
This is good advertisement, Crocs company. See what your shoes are capable of.
During our 3-hour hike, it was as if the weather couldn't make up its mind. Although an exhilarating experience, it is crucial to be aware of the dangers posed by rapidly changing weather conditions. Drizzle and rain make for a muddy path, while fog and low-hanging clouds can reduce visibility, making navigating challenging. High wind and sudden wind gusts can knock hikers off balance, which is especially dangerous on ridges and exposed areas.
Don't look down that way. Just keep focused on the trail. You know what's really just incredible right now?
What is that?
Is that if we stop and you slowly turn around and show people what's behind us. That's the ocean with the sun shining on it. We are walking in and out of the clouds. That works.
Sure.
Beautiful. Very pretty. A little steep, but beautiful.
Little frightening, right?
Yes.
Well, that's an accomplishment, just that little part of the trail.
And the layers are coming off. So far today we've had sun, blue sky, we've had fog, we've had thick cloud coverage, and a little bit of rain.
And some fog. Don't
Yeah.
forget the fog.
So I think we've had about every type of weather you can have this time of year, which is fairly typical for the islands of Azores. This whole week we're supposed to have weather that's high 22 Celsius, and at night is averaging, at least this week, around 16 or 17 Celsius. So our taxi driver gave us 3 hours, and I think ordinarily that would be fine, but because it's rained, we have to do a lot of zigzagging and going around, so that just makes it a little more tedious. So we're running out of time, so we gotta hustle.
We also stopped a couple times to fly the drone, and we've been taking a lot of film, and yeah.
But
I think we're gonna make it.
we will make it just in time. Almost there, and I still got a spring in my step.
Show off. So we've made it to the end. Yeah, it was it was challenging. It's a challenging loop.
It is, but we had a good, very good walk, and it's quite a few people doing this of all ages. So definitely anybody can do it if they have a little bit of desire to get out and walk.
Yeah.
You just need better shoes than what we had, and some walking sticks would be a huge help.
Huge help. And thanks again to our friend Madalena
Yes.
and her beautiful Irish setter Ginger.
Yes.
She introduced us to this place. Just met her on the street and got to talking, and she brought us up here, and here we are a week later doing the hike. Thanks again,
Thanks,
Madalena.
Madalena and Ginger.